Here's 1st and 10. London brought in motion. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. That one is caught by Mooney. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
And this is as good as you can possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done. Throwing from the start. Here's Smith. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Finding room at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes the... Past the 40-yard line.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They go play action with Smith. That's complete. It's Metcalf. A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down. The run up the middle. It's Walker. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry. Here's 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Walker. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. The tight end Fant in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Off the play fake, here's Cousins. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Room to maneuver at the 35. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. It is a big play there for the Falcons. An even 40 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. To throw is Cousins. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Trying to get here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Here's Cousins throwing from the pistol. He's in. Tyler Algier. Touchdown Falcons. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jalen Darden now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Smith. He's going to keep it himself. Gino's been around, knows how to slide and get out of harm's way after picking up the 1st down. They run with Walker. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Smith. Metcalf hauls in that one. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Hey.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he'll convert, picking up the first down at the 46-yard line. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We're back to Seattle after this. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the bootleg, it's Smith. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
He's going to run it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
2nd down and 8.
Hey, here we go, hey.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 1-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Now here's Tyler Algier out of BYU. And that's going to be shut down quickly. He'll get this one only up to about the 2. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Here's Cousins. Short throw taken by Pitts. Up the left sideline. And he's out of bounds. Very close to the 40-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 37 yards. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Mooney in motion. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Here's a 2nd and 6. Another run here for Robinson. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing his Cousins. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. On first down, Cousins will try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
They'll motion over Metcalf. On first down is Smith. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Geno. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Smith. He's got a man. It's Metcalf.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He'll work forward for a couple. Up from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Tuesday. Ready.
Here's Geno. Got it with Smith and Jigba. They get 18 on that one. First down, Seattle.
Cover.
Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Line. Here we go,
Geno to throw. He keeps it himself. Geno's been around, knows how to slide and get out of harm's way after picking up the first down. 15 yards the pickup. Good for a first down. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points. I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take.
And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drop.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down. So, points at... They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Leave it, 48. Gun.
London brought in motion. On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now, Cousins. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Jackson left. Hey, here we go, hey, go flip her up.
Gino now on 1st and 10. Taking the deep shot for Smith-Njigba. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. To the left side in the hands of London. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Play action now. It's Cousins. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to be third down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender. And you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. Play action now. It's Geno. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target, and it'll be third down.
Nearly gave the ball back to his offense with a short field to work with. And tell you what, if I'm this defensive coordinator, I'm going to have all my guys on the jugs machine this week after practice, because when the quarterback gives you a gift like that, you've got to come away with that pick.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment. And he had no choice but to throw it away.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on first and 10. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. They'll drop to throw. This one finds Lockett down the left side. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
And he'll get about 5.
Here we go. 49, flip it off, 49.
On second down, Walker. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
Hey, trio left. Hey, here we go, hey. Thomas up.
Now, Gino. He'll try to run for it.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
A handoff, running left, it is Walker. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory in this low-scoring affair. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.